Hello, this is Becca from Willow Hill Designs. Welcome to my channel. And today I am doing something different. I am sharing a birthday gift that I got from my sister. We generally make each other gifts for our birthdays, and our birthdays are 3 days apart. And so I gave her her birthday gift, and oddly enough, I had made her a journal, and it was the first journal I've ever made. And I did make a video of mine. And then 3 days later, on my birthday gift was a journal. And so I was really amazed that she made me a beautiful journal, and I just love hers so much. Mine makes me queasy just looking at the thought of it. After seeing hers is so beautiful. So I wanted to share hers. Clearly, when they were passing out the talent for paper arts, I was in the fabric line. I did not get this talent that my sister has. So I'll just start with the cover. And the cover is a very muted, beautiful kind of gray with almost pale amethyst on here, and very sort of dusty images and color on there. And I think you can probably see a little better on the back the beautiful images of flowers and leaves. And of course she's got a little bird back here, upon a springtime it says. And she inked around the edges of the cover. And on the cover, she put this, I'll just stand to make sure that I am, okay, I guess I want to make sure that I'm in the frame. On the cover, she put this little excerpt from Song of Solomon, and it says, "For the winter is past, the rain is over and gone, the flowers are springing up, and the time of the singing of the birds has come." This is absolutely one of my most favorite verses, and I don't think she knows it. So I just think that is gorgeous in the way she tore it and inked around the edges. And then she created this beautiful little centerpiece here of all sorts of good things, goodies. See, I don't know how to think out of the box like this. I just think that's gorgeous. All of these little bits and pieces of goodies and lace. And then over here she tied a grouping of string in knots and used colors that complement the cover of the book. And it's bound, the signatures are sewn in with this color thread, which also complements everything here. And she had a paper clip on there, which if I'd like to, I can clip anything I'd like to into the book. And so I think that's really beautiful too. So inside the book, when you open it up, she has a wonderful pocket here with some very pretty paper and some lace. And actually there was a little caramel chocolate in there tucked in. What is it? Not Godiva, but the other one, Giraldi, something like that. And I ate it. It's gone. It's gone because I ate it. And she made these 3 little tags, which could be little bookmarks, but I just think they're so pretty. Aren't they beautiful with gold string on the top, gold thread? And then she made this little tablet, little booklet, and again this gorgeous, gorgeous paper, and a little image of a butterfly and a flower. And inside are little pages to just jot down whatever you'd like to jot down. And she inked the edges And on the back it says siesta. So I just love that little tablet. I think that's beautiful. And she has some seeds in here for my garden butterfly wildflower mix. So that's beautiful. And she's got a little verse in here. Today's prayer: the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It's funny, we put the same today's prayers in ours, and neither one knew that. And then this gorgeous fabric, or not fabric, but paper on the back of this inside cover. And then she's got garden here glued on. So I think that's all so beautiful. And this little tablet, I will definitely write little sayings in there. And these little tags. And this paper is beet dyed paper. She took beet juice and submerged the paper in that and then baked it in the oven. And then she's inked around it with a green ink. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a stamp on there, and they're little doves, mourning doves in the stamp. But it's so muted and faint. It's just so beautiful. And again, you can write some beautiful things in there. And this little cutout of flowers that goes so beautifully on that page. Oh, I just absolutely adore this. I haven't written anything in there yet. Just got it. So, and then again, this is that beet juice dyed paper, which I've never tried that. That's really interesting. And then she's got a little piece of torn paper here, and I think she inked the edges of that. I'm not sure if she did that or burned those edges. And then she included some paper to journal in, and she drew these lines. This is not lined paper. She drew these lines on here. Now I'm giving her an A for effort there. I thought it was pre-lined paper. And then she inked sort of to give it a, just to tint it a little bit. And then she did these little pages on the side so that you can just jot down little notes here. There's all little pages here on the side. I just love that. And glued a little pearl in the center of each flower, and there's some washi tape here on the border. And these are journaling pages, and the same treatment over here with the little pieces of paper, little snippets of paper that you could write on it. And I imagine you could tear them off if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. And more space for journaling. I'm going to use this as a gratitude journal. And this is some of her drawing here. These poppies, which I think are just beautiful. And just sort of that watercolory look here. So pretty on this page. And here's the center of the signature. And here she has a belly band with a decorative edge cut on that. And another bookmark. This bookmark, easy for me to say. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. So that's a beautiful little, and there was also another caramel in here, and I ate that one too. I've eaten both. And this is a little sewing needle folder, which I love. Isn't that beautiful? I know where that's going. I think that's going on my hutch in my sewing room, which is where I am right now. And so that goes in there, and you could really tuck I guess, anything you'd like in there, any kind of ephemera or pictures. More journaling spots. And then on the very back page of the writing pages, she has another stamp and some more kind of tinting with ink, which I just, of course, pink is my favorite, one of my favorite colors. I think I love all colors, but pink is one of my favorites. And then on this page, she drew these little star flowers. Again, such a delicate treatment and so beautiful. And I mean, you could jot down something wonderful here or up here. And then this stamp. And then on this page, again, the beet juice dyed papers. There's a little mushroom house with a leaf on it. And here's a little window. And I love that. I think that's beautiful. We are nature lovers in my family. All four of us kids have always been nature lovers. And another envelope on the back with a gorgeous stamp. And these are her little signature birds that she loves to draw on here. So there's all little birds flying there. And so this is an envelope and another envelope. And again, gorgeous, gorgeous tinting. This one says season blooms. And it looks like a fuchsia. Let's see, did she? Okay, that's a cutout. I thought maybe she drew that. That's a cutout. So that's an envelope, and that has some trees in there, and it says Touches of Whimsy. And then this paper, which I had said to her, how did you do that? At first I thought it was punched, but I realized you couldn't. So this was done with a wood burning tool. So she just did all these little designs, and it looks to me like a piece of lace, a piece of fabric, lace work. And it will catch fire. You do have to be careful. It'll smolder, so you have to be very careful and work quickly. And I just love it. I love the way it gives this sort of almost looks as if it's been inked edges, but it's all done with the wood burning tool, which I've never tried with paper. So I thought that was really interesting. And then inside, this is a paper. Her papers are gorgeous. She has beautiful, beautiful papers. And she has paper like I have fabric. I have a room full of fabric. and she's got papers like I have fabrics. So here are two little Chinese boxes, and with bluebirds on them. And you just open these up, and inside she's got a little flower in there, a little flower sticker in that one, and in this one, I'm always afraid I'm going to tear these. Have to be careful when you're opening. Let's see. Whoop, come on. We can do it. Okay. And there's another flower in there as well. Another little flower sticker. And I don't know exactly how these close. I have to figure it out after to get them back in there. And then she put this image in there, which I think is beautiful. Could write something on the back of this. And she also glued some paper with some writing here on that. And here are some more of her signature birds that she puts on whatever she's creating. And then this other envelope, she has in here a beautiful little image of a little fairy on a robin. And I just think that's beautiful too. And again, another little space to write if you'd like to. And more Chinese boxes that fold out. And this has a beautiful flower on it. You know, just treasures. Well, I only have two granddaughters that love to look at my treasures. Always ask if they can look at my treasures, and these will definitely be there to show them. And another little tiny book with pages in it to write something. When the kids were little and they would lose a tooth, I would always write a note from the Tooth Fairy, and it was the teeniest, tiniest little writing, a little tiny note, because the Tooth Fairy had to be tiny, and the notes were about this big. So that's what this reminds me of, my notes from the Tooth Fairy to the kids. And on the back it says blessings. Again, beautiful paper, a beautiful little sticker on there. And another card, today's prayer. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. Matthew 28:20. And I thought that was beautiful as well. And here's the inside of that paper. That paper is so beautiful. And she cut out these leaves and put them on there. And this, I don't know if you can see that, the way she cuts it and then draws a little something on there and then inks the edges. And here's another little cutout that she put on there, that she fussy cut out. So this book is just gorgeous. I hope the beauty comes through on the camera, because it is really beautiful. Let's see, I think I guess I'll put that one back in here. That goes in this box, doesn't it? Yes. I don't want to get that mixed up. Put that in there. And then this little image goes over the top. Just so gorgeous. It's kind of like a little magical fairy tale world. I'll wait to fold these because I don't quite do them right. I have to figure that out. I'll figure that out. So that is my gorgeous, gorgeous birthday gift from my sister. And again, the paper clip, if I'd like to clip something on here, maybe a photo or something. So I thought I would share that today just because it is so absolutely beautiful. And here are the two little boxes that go with it. So thank you very much for joining me today and joining me with sharing such a beautiful birthday gift. And I'm wishing you many blessings and see you in the next video. Bye for now.